usually when parents call me or they contact me through, my website, they're looking for the conditioning, and they think they're looking for the conditioning. So, we get on what I call a discovery call. And I call it a discovery call because it's not, a lot of people think they're going to join my program and it's kind of like jumping into a boot camp class where they're just going to do an hour of training, leave, and then come back a few times a week. And it's really important that I let parents know exactly what they're getting into when they sign their child up for my program. And when we get through all of the, questions and I qualify, that they qualify me, is my program a good fit for them, and vice versa. One of the things I find out, and this is pretty much every time I speak with a parent prior to signing their child up, and I ask them, what is it specifically that you are looking for your child to get out of this program? What is it that you need me to do to help your child bridge the gap from where they are to where they want to be? And it's never about physical skill, and it's never about conditioning. It's always about building confidence. It's always about my child has self-doubt. They used to be a really confident person and a confident athlete, and over the last year or two, they've just diminished in their self-confidence. They're very emotional when they play. They can't seem to recover from mistakes. It's all about the mental side of the game. And, and I found that over the last maybe 5 years, especially when I was doing these discovery calls, that more athletes needed the mindset than they did the conditioning. So I always say that there's 3 things to peak performance. And the first thing is physical skill and talent. You know that as a baseball coach and as a soccer coach and softball coach. The second thing that you need for peak performance is conditioning, and that's where I come in. But the third thing, and this is the missing element, I think, in our programs today, when you talk about youth sports, everybody can go find a trainer to condition them. They can find a hitting coach. You look online and you have thousands of them. When we were growing up, you really didn't see that. But the one element that I feel all youth programs are missing is how do you train mental fitness? And you can have physical skill and talent, and you can have the conditioning and be super fit, but if you can't access those 2 things because you're not mentally fit, then you're not going to be at peak performance. So in the last 5 years, I've really trained up the mindset portion of my program. And, and I let the parents know and the athletes know. First session when I'm with my athletes, I call it a clarity consultation. And we get really clear about what it is that you want, where are you right now, and what's standing in the way. And they have to get a clear vision right in the first session. What is it that they want to accomplish? So we do a lot of goal setting. We do a lot with what is mindset and what is my mindset right now, and how do I shift from having an average mindset, which most of them have, to an elite mindset. And we work on that in the beginning, but throughout the entire program.